On to part 2 of our totally non-professional ridge vent replacement project. My hands won't be in the way in this video because we've hired a more competent camera operator. The ridge vent, or rigid vent 3, cost us $8.34 per panel. And one reason we chose this is because compared to the old metal roof vent we had on the house, this is actually wider, and it seemed to me would make it less likely for water to work its way back up under the ridge cap. This product here actually seems like it's well made. However, as I mentioned in the first video, we had a bad problem with a leak here on the seam that I could not get stopped, even though these things have gaskets in between them. We ended up with a little sealing damage as a result of leaks through this vent at the seam. And also I noticed we were getting a little bit of infiltration, it looked like, under the edge of the vent. The ridge vent, or rigid vent 3 system that we have cost us, as I think I mentioned, $8.34 a panel. The ends of the vent, as it is conformed to the roof pitch, this closes off to prevent water from getting in under the cap. Also, installation of this should start with your first sheet at least 6 inches beyond the cut in your roof. So there should be at least 6 inches of shingles under this product before you even get to where the ridge cut is. You will notice the panel has a ledge on one end, and it is clearly marked start with this end. So your first piece would go down, then you would come to your next piece, and the ledge on it, which would also say start with this end, rest on top of the first piece, thereby making a overlap in the product. However, just as a little insurance, as I mentioned in the first video, we applied some sealing tape over this joint to help ensure that there was no water that ended up coming down in between the seams on these 2 panels. What we used was some Pella window tape that we had left over from a window installation replacement project that was professionally done. There are various types of sealing tape available on the market, but we figured that'd be good for us as it was already paid for. Now, looking at the individual panel itself, as I mentioned, there's holes drilled for the nails to attach the panel to the roof. Nails are furnished. There's all kinds of instructions here on the panel itself. Indicates the nail lines where you would nail as you attach your shingles. Line going here and here. A view of the back side of the project shows it's got guide holes for the nails coming down into the roof. And of course, where you're nailing the shingles themselves, it's got little support membranes under there to help support it as it's been nailed. The shingles have been nailed down to the roof. A big problem we had several years ago that was called to our attention by the folks at This Old House, I think it was actually on Ask This Old House, was how badly the flashing around your plumbing vent pipes could become. After watching that program, I took a look at ours, and they were in fact all to pieces. So we made a repair based on the This Old House information, and it was a successful repair. But the point is, these gaskets just wear out with the sun hitting them over time, and we decided to give a try to a PermaBoot system, which cost us about $20. So we installed that over our plumbing vent pipes. The thing you want to watch on that if you purchase is make sure that all 3 pieces of the product are in fact in the box. There's 3 pieces that make this system, and you can put it on probably in about 20 seconds, so it's no problem at all to install it once you get up to the roof.